Okay. That might be interfering with the stream because, oh my God, I listened to the stream. I tried to watch the video and I was having hell yesterday. I'm not really 100% sure why. This booster is supposed to make things work better, but uh, I have no idea how to fix this. I probably shouldn't even mess with this while I'm supposed to be streaming, huh? Okay, the game is up. Here we go. And we are now switching to my music. Okay, and I'm gonna switch back over to Twitch real quick, check my audio, and I will be right with you. Okay, I sound really quiet on here. I mean, I know I normally sound quiet, but let me edit this filter real quick, see if I can make myself a little louder. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, now I'm louder. Let me start the music again and see. Sorry, I don't have my people that can listen for me, guys. Okay, so testing with music background. Okay, I came through, so hopefully that's a good sign. And now, I'm gonna turn off Twitch. Shit, now you're gonna get some echo because of that. Sorry about that, but now we should be able to get into the game. So, where we left off, I was going to go in and make some changes and do some other stuff, but I screwed up like everything else, so I'm sure you're all totally shocked. I mute the mic output on here whenever I go to the ending scene. I mute the mic output and I mute the headphone audio just so you guys can like listen to the outro music instead of having to listen to everything I'm doing on my end. And like a dumbass, forgot to turn it back on when I saved. So there's this thing that I did not actually speak during because of that. There's like no audio from the game, no audio from me talking, nothing. But I did open up the latest recipe. So this, I believe, is the recipe that I got. And it is really cool, and I didn't even know about it. But it makes 15 reinforced iron plates per minute, which is awesome. Way better than the one I was looking for, which was the one that uses the wire. Instead, this uses screws, but it makes 3 times as many as the base recipe, and the other one that uses wire makes 5.675 versus 15, so this one wins by all means. So today, my plan, I have a few different goals in mind. I'm not sure which all I will be able to accomplish, but here's what I do want to do. I want to get obstacle clearing so we can get the solid biofuel going, okay? With that, I need 500 screws, 100 cable, and 100, what is that? Concrete. Then I also want to get this one done. This gives me smart plating, modular frames, rotors, and copper sheeting, all of which I'm going to need. These right here, I need 50 to send off the space elevator, and This right here I need in order to get better building stuff. This I need to get faster conveyor belts, and this stackable conveyor pole, which is very, 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 very useful. So we're going to start with part assembly because this gives me the assembler and it gives me some of the other parts that I'm going to need. So if you hold control and left click, it fills it up with everything it can from your inventory. And then, oh, so my power went down because these guys ran out of, wait, no, not because they ran out of biofuel. What? Oh, well, not because that one did. Okay. So sometimes it's because they all run out. Sometimes it's because one or two run out. So even if they don't all run out, sometimes the power will still go out. So turn that back on. Sort to restack. And we'll throw these things back in here now. We're running low on biomass, but we should be able to get solid biomass soon. I'm going to throw all these parts in here. Got lots of parts, we got lots of things to research, got lots of things that need to get done around here. So, let's stand up here and try to remember where we were at. So we were here. Okay, so we've got our conveyor belts. Here's all of my screws. So, got a bunch of screws in there. And my iron plates, I do believe, yep, right here. Look at all those pretty, pretty plates. So we're going to ignore those wires for now. We will clean those up later. All right, come over here and we're gonna load this one up. Okay, so part assembly is ready for launch. Obstacle clearing is about to be ready for launch. No, I need more cable for that one. Okay, let's go get some more cable. So if you prep, if you have enough to make more than one thing ready for launch and you prep all of them, you can actually launch all of them before they come back. But you can still like listen to the chick who talks to you about the ma'am and all that stuff too. So you don't have to like fast forward through anything or do it really quickly, which one YouTuber actually confused me into thinking that it could. We have an ad break coming up in about 2 minutes, unfortunately, because I was out for so long. So I can snooze it since I just got here, but I don't think, is anybody actually watching right now? I don't think we have a whole lot of viewers at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and let that one happen while I run around and pick up supplies. And when it finishes, then we can discuss some of these other things that we've got going on. Why am I so short on wire? I have a bunch. Oh, I don't. That's weird. So 1, 2, 3. And I didn't build my space elevator, so So yeah. Oh, well, this ad is going to take a while. Hang on, let's see here. Can we just start it right now? Nope, apparently not. Okay. Anyways, so it's going to be a minute. So if you are like me and you have issues remembering things, you can, anytime you have any window open whatsoever where you can actually move your cursor around, if you move your cursor over here to the right hand side where it gets dark and you click in the dark area, it pulls up this to-do list and you can make notes to yourself. So note to self, I need to expand my iron. Look at the floating whale in the background. That's crazy. What is this? Expand my iron factory, I guess we'll call it, or set it up, kind of. But we're going to expand the iron production. There we go, production. Over the little cavern area. Not cavern, that's not the right word. Canyon. Over the canyon. That's one. We need to set up space elevator, which I plan on putting the space elevator on top of the iron factory production area. So set up the space elevator, expand iron production, set up, we're gonna start the central storage area and get, or automate, uh, one of the YouTubers and streamers that I watch, he calls them fancy plates, the reinforced iron plates, or RIP for short. We're going to automate the RIP. We're going to automate the rotors, and we're going to automate the smart plating. Everything that you make in this game builds on top of other things that you've made. So if you can automate, the sooner you automate it, the better. If you can automate it in a way that will be like expandable, right? So, for example, the RIP, the reinforced iron plates, those are used to make the smart plating. So are rotors. Rotors are also used to make motors. The iron plates are used, or the fancy plates are used to make something else. So it's one of those things where it's like everything that is necessary for one part is going to be necessary for the next part as well. So you might as well just set it up. Okay. So right now, everybody is watching an ad on Twitch. I have set up my notes to myself. What else did I need to do though? This is for copper sheets and new screw recipe. Okay. So that's my to-do list for today. And in the meantime, we're gonna run over here and set up as many of these things as I possibly can. While the ads, wow, that ad break is gonna be long. Okay. So that is set up. These two. That one. Do you need this one? Great. So I am so sorry I was so late today. Take all the concrete I've got, just not nearly enough. I definitely need to start the other concrete going. So let's add that. So, sink. Some shop. Okay, so we're gonna start the second concrete. We're gonna, I think I can actually expand that one too. Oh yeah, I can expand that. Okay. So we're gonna expand our concrete. Just call it expanding the concrete. Okay. But first, we need to switch to solid biofuel. So, logistics, select, sort all that. I need rods and 20 more of those things. So 12 more seconds of ad breaks, and then Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the ad break running the way that it did. Well, technically, sorry about me taking so long to get here that the ad break ran the way that it did. Good news is my stomach seems to be doing better. Hey, Dahada! Dahada says, so I was looking into it a good bit, and the Millennials gen starts in 81. There's a lot of debate, yes, but the majority fall with it landing then. It ends in 96, making it a 15-year generation, while Gen X runs 16 years and Boomers run 18 years. And the silent Gen is 17 years. Wild, right? Z runs 15 years also. So I hear you, and I think it's crap, because if you look at what supposedly defines Gen X versus the millennials, I absolutely identify way more with those things that went on in Gen X than millennials. But I totally also define with the other, which is why I think the Zennial, spelled with the X, is way more my jam. If I had to choose one, that's the one I would choose. But yes, I know a lot. That's why I said, like, mine, depending on where you look, mine is either the last of the Gen X or the very first of the millennials. Because I was born in 81. So yesterday, Dahada and I were talking about that thing. You are the subdivision Zennial. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's the one I claim when people actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. And when they don't, then I claim Gen X, because fuck being a millennial. And I think that feeling is also like a very Gen X type of feeling, you know? So, how are you doing tonight, Tahada? Did you have a nice day off? $20. Okay, so so while you guys were watching ads, I loaded this up. So I do believe everything. See how it says out of 0 now? That means these have all been filled. These have all been filled. I'm just glad we weren't the Tide Pod eating generation. Yes, me too, because while those do look like candy, yeah, it just feels like one of those things that you just don't want to be associated with, right? Okay, so gonna send all of these off except for one. So, the one is just, I don't use the jump pads, so the landing gel and jump pads don't really.
Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up
I'd
via
rather
space
run
elevator.
than jump on something
Note,
that
project
seems
parts are
so
too
very
complex to produce by
finicky.
hand.
Okay, so certain parts, like she was just saying, are too complicated to be produced by hand, which means you have to have an assembler set up to do those.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will
These
ensure
jump
maximum
pads, though,
efficiency
these
of
things are fucking
biomass
crazy.
burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
I do like that they call it a pocket dimension instead of like a backpack. Like it's. I personally like the vocabulary better, because then it's like, oh, it's supposed to be magic, and then you're not that goofy ass.
The anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program.
What is
parts into the awesome resource safe, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards.
It's not
Examples
safe.
Of bonus
Take this.
content
Jesus, she will not shut up.
And cosmetics. Fix-It is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future.
I thought she was done. Damn it.
Go that
Hey, how is the
kilometer.
audio?
Go awesome.
Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? Anything like that? I turned mine up today, but I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. And finally, this is the last one that I'm sending off right now. Those other ones I might play with on stream.
Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
How was your day off? Well, I got up at 6 a.m. angry face and couldn't pass back out. Aw, I fell asleep finally at 1 a.m. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, so you got 5 hours of sleep and then couldn't get back to sleep? Oh no. Then you had to wait till you could drug your cat. What? Went and finally got a shave. Pretty happy with the trim overall too. Volume is good. There's no music. You can't hear the music? Damn it. Okay, hang on. I feel like I had this problem regularly with you. How about now? Oh, fuck, no, never mind. Music's my fault. Satisfactory audio is coming through. The headphones were supposed to be set up differently, I think, is the problem. Pretties. Yeah, the headphones are the problem. Hang on. My bad. This is confusing. Huh? These things are so fucking confusing to me. No, the headphones are playing my headphones, so you should be hearing it. There's no filter on it. Properties. She gets insulin at 1 p.m. and 1 a.m. Oh, wow. Poor baby. Okay, let's see. What about now? Nope. Now it's not playing anything. Nope, that's not it. I suck at this right now. Hang on. Game. Okay, now can you hear the music? Not. I can turn the volume up on here for the music. Now is the music too loud? Still no music. This sucks. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Nope, not that one. Go advanced properties, and we'll just do this. How about now? Is the music back? Okay, so something to do with the... It's too loud though. Okay, this I think is where I had the music before. Hey Ash, how you doing? Okay, much better. Okay, cool. Get rickrolled. The music is not like that, but yes, I see him standing there. Okay, so, and then my volume's good tonight. Yay! Okay, so we're doing good. Back to this. You're alright, just got back from work not too long ago. Well, welcome home. So Dahada went and got shaved today. And what was I doing on here? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade this first. I'll start with this, and then... So, I'm gonna upgrade our biomass to this solid biofuel because it burns way slower. Way, way, way slower. You gonna lurk? Okay. Thank you. And... Okay. So, now it sounds loud to me. Oh no. No, no, see, I saw it that time. Oh, and it didn't make the noise on my end. Because normally I don't see it before it makes the noise. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, Dahada, what did I do wrong? I did something wrong because it's not making that noise for me. Why is that face called Bible Thump? That's weird. Because it's supposed to make that noise on my end too, and show like a little symbol thing, right? A foot long? Why? Ugh. Not something I will ever understand, so I don't even know why I asked. No clue. You didn't hear it either. Yeah. So I screwed it up somehow. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Features. Alerts and overlays. I'm assuming is it in here or is it in something else? Wow. See, Dahada set me up with that, and now even he doesn't remember how to do it, so yay. Because that ought to be fun. You like having a foot-long beard? I would think it would get in the way of everything. Like when my hair gets over a foot long, it gets in the way of a lot of shit. And that's not even close to the, you know, being in my face, in front of me. It's behind me. I can pull it up in a ponytail. I can get it out of the way. I can't even imagine. Okay, so activity feed. Revenue, streaming tools, implements, overlays, chat. Is it a chat bot? Chat commands? No, it's not that. I don't think. Oh yeah, no, that's the exclamation mark command thing. Might need to make sure it's connected. That thing always disconnected on me, and I'll have to reset the connection. Do you remember what it's called? It's not stream elements, it looks like. I have it in braids most. Oh, okay. Your beard is in braids most of the time. Yep. Yeah, I know. Shoot. It's a thing through Twitch, isn't it? Okay, let's see here. So if I go to the Twitch website, it might. Oh, there's an extension thing on here, right? On this website. Creator dashboard, maybe? Monetization, settings, viewer rewards. Is it this thing? Emotes, drops, rewards, channel points. Sanity symbols, manage rewards, custom rewards. What? Okay. I don't care. Need ideas. Custom reward redemption. Okay, so very confused. So there is Bang. That's the one you guys always use. And it's supposed to do what? It doesn't even say, the hell? Okay, this is weird. Like, it has Bang, but it doesn't... It's not connected to anything. What the hell? But how do I use my channel points? Not why. How? Sound alerts. Oh, okay. Sound alerts. And that thing is through streaming tools, right? That is not on here anymore. Omelet Arcade. Hold up. Well, maybe that's why. I got... Okay, licensed music options. That's interesting. Stream Labs. Twitch. There's a... let's see here. Twitch. Oh, extensions. I'm not in extensions. I'm in streaming tools. Extensions. Crowd control. Started. New and noteworthy. Scheduling. Countdown stats and extensions. Go. Viewer engagement. Sound alerts. Added. Says it's been added. Figure? Aha! And that's what you were talking about. Disconnects from Twitch. Redirecting you automatically. Log in with Twitch. Okay, so new. Good lord, how many times did he try to play it? Okay. Okay, I accept cookies. Now, can you try it? Can somebody try the bang emote or something else? Oh wait, maybe I can do it. I have unlimited, so let me do it. Let's see. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Where is bang? Okay. It says sound alerts. I played it for 250 channel points, but it's not playing it. Did it play it on your end? Channel points. Bang is supposed to. Ah, okay. It is not connected to the scene. That's the problem. Okay, so alert settings. How do I do that part? Cancel. So many things that I have forgotten about. Sorry, guys. It's been a wee little while. Scenes. Wait, create a new scene. That's not it. Is it? My head. Every time they do an update, it does this crap. Well, I haven't been on here for like a year and a half, so it might, might also be my fault that I haven't even tried. Okay, so it says go to setup. I use OBS. Drag and drop this button onto OBS. What? Oh, okay. Bam. Yes. Okay. Whoa, that's huge. Okay. Then install the extension on Twitch, which I'm pretty sure I already have. Yeah, I've already done that. Okay. Did that. Select the extension position. Overlay. Okay. Game is auto-saving and this is taking forever, I'm sorry. It only uses bits from what you remember, but you can play damn near anything. Oh, interesting. Extension positions explained. What? Choose a slot to activate sound alerts. I don't even understand what that means. Oh. Okay, so can you open sound alerts now on your screen, on the Twitch screen? It's very confusing. Okay, this is a new thing though. I don't need that thing. I just need... Now, can we test in browser source? Ah! Damn it! Shit! Okay, scared myself, but it worked! Shit. You said called blurb? My whole desk, I just like made my whole desk move because I was leaning on it when I did it. I don't see blurb from what I've chosen anyways. You can only have so many. Oh, okay, I guess I can add new buttons. Sound/video. Favorites, my uploads, browse, nothing. Okay, whatever. I don't know, but it's set up now. You can use the bang thing and it will actually work again. Yay! I guess I need to add this to my streaming folder so that I will remember. This is one of those things I need to set up. Okay, that extension has been configured. What else do I have that's missing? VTuber. I'm not using my VTuber because I have determined that that's not, it does not work for me. It's just not my thing, you know? You DM'd me the blurb link? Okay. I will check it out later. Right now, I'm going to get back to Satisfactory and possibly like shrink the size of the notification. Excuse me, the notification window that says that somebody just cashed in something. Oh, good lord. I just keep running out of room. That tick 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 is like at the same time as this is hitting the thing it's doing. That's kind of funny. Tick 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 tick. Now, what I usually do is I'll set these up on a oh, okay. I'll check it out. Don't know exactly when, but I will check it out. I usually set up a constructor and have it do this part for me, but I wanted to do the first little bit manually just so I had some ready to go. Not enough space. Whatever. And then I'm gonna refill. I have 4 little buddies over here with, or yeah, well, I say refill. I'm going to fill them with the solid biofuel and let them power a constructor that will make more solid biofuel. Oh, good. Missing reinforced iron plates. Good job. Oh, forgot to turn the soup on. So, need some reinforced iron plates. Wait, I need those to make reinforced iron plates. Hello, Mel. Wake up. I just, when I sent off all those little ship things, I just got access to making automating making these reinforced iron plates. So, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, you can go in there. Pick this crap up just to get it out of the way. Okay, now let's try that again, shall we? So if you have a building you want to build, you aim your mouse pointer at it, and you middle click, drag and drop. Ooh. So you can't auto feed these biomass burners, but you'll be able to in 1.0 according to a little spoiler they released. And not you? Not really? Are you kidding me? All my power poles are full. No, you don't. That's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna go there, and then there you go. Okay. This one we are going to set up so that it feeds into the constructor we just made. And I'm going to load it down with all of this biofuel and whatever I pull out of these 4 biomass burners. Holy crap. I didn't realize. I must have not heard the fuse. Oh, it probably blew when I was like fucking with the gun sounds. Okay. So what are you up to this evening, guys? Or anybody else who's watching? What's everybody up to? That's what I meant to say. What's everybody up to this evening? Why do you have no power? Oh, because I forgot to reset the power. Duh. Start that shit up again. Oh, and we don't have enough power. Burners! Yay! Biomass burners, sorry. Get wrecked, as they say. I still have to go cut potatoes and cook up hot and sweet sausage. I'm making soup for tomorrow. Hot and sweet sausage. Just have zero desire to do any of it. I know that feeling. I ended up super late to streaming tonight. Just shit's going wrong. I'm not feeling terribly happy these days. Not in the greatest of moods. So yeah, I feel ya. That. So what is the soup is for tomorrow? You go back to work tomorrow too, right? Wait, no, tomorrow's Saturday. Go back tomorrow or Sunday? Oh, you tent tomorrow. That's right. You go do tenting tomorrow. Okay, so over here on the right, you will see my little list of things that I want to do tonight. So yeah, you work tenting tomorrow. And then you're off. Or then you go back to your other job on Sunday, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm horrible. I remember some things and forget others. It's just not the greatest at any of it. Okay. Sunday working all day, so you want to get the soup done. I can understand that. Totally respect that. Awesome sink, awesome shop. Ma'am. Wait, we have a ma'am over here. I sure do. This is my ma'am. My ma'am. I need you to do this so I can jump higher and run faster. Yeah, you've got to get the soup done now then, if that's the case, because otherwise it's gonna be a problem. Just saying. And hit this little check mark to make everything else go away if you know for sure you're gonna have enough to make the thing you need to make. Yeah, you've got a very busy schedule, sir. Quartz. And oh, I need 50 of those and 10 modular frames. Yay. Oh wait, modular frames. Hold up. Just gotta keep busy. That's why you don't stream anymore, isn't it? You're just constantly doing shit. Oh yeah, and after you left last night, I switched back into shit can't kill me mode. Because it turns out that I just don't like shit being able to kill me. Haha! It turns out I died twice in a very short period of time, and I decided that it was just not worth it. You can use the little sound effects to jump scare me. They're free. You watch all the time. How many streams are you watching right now? Wait, I went the wrong way. Sure did. Okay. Now, this is confusing, because... Okay, so I did pick up everything here. I need a modular frame for this. Get into it. That's what it is. Okay, let's go back to base. Oh my goodness. Really, you're only watching mine? Wow. Gotta make enough money to move and then look for a new job. Yeah. And you gotta make enough money to move somewhere you want to live and then be able to afford to live there for a while you look for a new job, right? Yeah, we thought I was gonna be cool with my current job, but it did not work out as planned. Or my leaving my last job. Yeah. You two are just useless at this point. You're not. Oh wait, actually, you're not useless. You're going to be used for one purpose and one purpose only. You're gonna power generators. I mean, you're gonna power the constructors that make the stuff to power the other generators. What do you think of that? I like this plan. Okay, so we'll go here and remove this and this power line, and then you're gonna power up through that and that, and that's the only thing it's connected to, right? Okay, so that one's going. Maximum consumption right now is 4. It's going to be 12 here in a minute. I believe I've settled on Arkansas, and I want to look for something in the same field you're in now. So you want to look for, hold on, only this one actually, but I'm looking into other things, getting caught up with all the stuff I missed Wednesday and Thursday for the news stuffs. So you want to go work. And you said what you're doing now. Are you referring to your, my brain not working, sorry. Not the tenting, but the other thing where you're like, it's not house sitting. There's another word for it, but my brain is not letting me come up with the right word for it. Yes, that. You're working with disabilities, people with disabilities. You said IDD? Nope. Max consumption is 104. Okay. Is. Oops. Your field? Half of it back. The other half. And you connect to that one. And then should put me at 140, 120. 104 is my max, so we're good again. Okay. Intellectual developmental disabilities. Okay. Well, so you think Arkansas will be a good place for that? And I assume you've looked into the politics, since I know that was a big part of the problem with where you're at now. Is how much you disagree with the politics of your current location. Let me out. Thank you. I thought I had more gross things. Whatever. Don't know, but the overall economy and politics are very attractive. Okay. How do you not know if you've looked into it? That's a confusing statement to me, but okay. Whatever makes you happy, Tahada. That's what is most important. Okay, so we have researched these alien DNA capsules. So my options are to just make a shitload of those. I have enough to make 43, and then cash them in the awesome sink, or to get 6 more inventory slots first. And I think I'm gonna do that because the inventory slots are just very fucking useful. I do not have any more. It's weird. Okay. Interesting. But okay. Go down here. I'll make. Oh wait, I'm gonna go for inventory slots. So, asked what you'd do if the job thing didn't work out. Oh, I'm sorry. You've looked into the politics. You just don't know if. I gotcha. Okay, my bad. I'm talking too fast for my own brain. I got an official ADHD diagnosis. I don't know if it was before or after the last time I streamed. Well, it was definitely before the very last time I streamed. Because the last time I streamed, I was like last July, but it was a one-off. I don't even. But yeah. No, I was gonna say something really mean about Arkansas, and then I decided, oh wait, that's probably not a good thing to do. I live in Texas, and so like default mode is to make fun of people from Arkansas. Okay, yes, you're absolutely right. Last time I was streaming was yesterday. I meant more, the last time You're right. It was. So it hasn't been years since I last streamed. Ah! And what was I doing? There was something I was doing. Damn it, I've lost my page now. Oh, that's right. I was setting up my biofuel setup over here. Okay. My brain is just like, no, let's do this. No, let's do that. No, this is more fun. Okay. So, okay, cutting it kind of close over here. So let's, it's the last things that I can set up over here. We're gonna set up really close to this so that I don't, miss out on my stuff. You thought every state made fun of Arkansas, West Virginia, and California. Isn't it a rule? No, not every state makes fun of California. And lots of states make fun of Texas, so there's different rules for different places and stuff. I don't know about those other ones, but I do know in Texas we make fun of Arkansas and Oklahoma more than anything. I'm assuming because they're our neighbors, but could just be because we're dicks. Either way. Okay, and that one came from this one here. Okay, so let's go do this one instead. We need to power 2 of these up. There. One there. Let's build a merger. And this merger's gonna go that way. This is a temporary setup because, as you can see from our little to-do list thingy here, one of my plans is to expand the iron production over the canyon. So when I do that, this whole area is going to get revamped. That was not dizzying at all. The only thing you can really make fun of Texas for is taking a day to drive through it. It takes 36 hours if you're doing the speed limit, and our speed limit's 80. And in the rural areas, the speed limit's 80. I guess it depends on which part, though, because if you're just driving through the panhandle, it only takes like 8 hours. But yeah, no, it takes me 32 hours to get from here to the New Mexico line. But from here, which I live in the Houston area, so from here to Louisiana, I get there in like 3 hours. What's really funny, in my opinion, what I think is hilarious, is I can get into the casinos in Louisiana faster than I can get to Dallas, which is technically another city in Texas. Which, that part cracks me up pretty regularly. My dad can get to Mexico faster than he can get to Houston. So, you know, Texas is fucking huge. But, in my opinion, that's a good thing. No, I make fun of Texas, but mostly I make fun of our governor. And it's in a very similar vein to why I make fun of Florida, so... It's just, you know, our governors are pieces of shit. They really, really suck. And we can't seem to get rid of them, but possibly because I'm, you know, a little biased against people who don't like women. 1, 2... No, what? Why? How is that invalid? What the fuck are you talking about? It's invalid shape. It's not. It shouldn't be. Hold up. Going straight. Okay. Do that. Get out of. Oh, that's why. Okay. You know what? That's fine. And now this is going to take all of that. Up we go. F to remove. That's our shortcut. 3 opens this up. And we're going to loop that around there. And bam. Okay, going back in here to refill this. Okay, now, what are you doing? You're doing nothing because I put the wrong things in the wrong places. Okay, you are leaves. And you are wood. Good job, Mel. Okay. Now that I got that part straightened out. What did you say? You love when people from England finally realize how big Texas and most other states are. Politically, I don't think we'd agree on most things, or maybe some. Overall, I don't give a fuck what politics people follow as long as they don't make it define them as a whole person. Oh, no. No, politics don't define me. If they did, I wouldn't be able to live here. But no, I just have I have issues with a lot of what's going on in the world, though, so, it is what it is. And it's one of the reasons that I don't really talk politics, because it tends to cause friction and frustration. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Also, I just kind of feel like there's not much I can do about it. There's not much you can do about it. It's just, it is what it is at this point. And we're all doing the best that we can. At least that's how I like to believe the world works. So everybody's just doing the best that they can. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now everything has been fed to 120 or more. Anarchy! Okay, wait. It's such a small part of who people are, and yet everyone gets mighty worked up over it. Yeah. Yeah. It's really only a problem for me if it gets in the way of what I or my loved ones want to be able to do with their lives, you know? Other than that, I'm just fairly indifferent to the whole thing. What did I need? I need more cable. Whee! Let's run over here and grab more fucking cable, because Lord knows, need more cable. So what games... Oh, never mind, that's right. You can't tell me the name of the game that you're playing right now, because it's dirty. You're dirty old man who's into dirty games. Right? Or naughty, sorry, naughty games. With a long ass, foot-long beard. That's just crazy to me. The guy I just broke up with had one of those long beards that just kind of I don't know. He cut it though because it used to drive me crazy. I don't know if that's why he cut it or if he cut it because he wanted to cut it. I don't know. Because apparently you're not supposed to ask a man to cut his beard because it's rude. Like, I don't know. I mean, technically I didn't ask him. I just told him I didn't want to sleep with him anymore if he left it that way. And then he had it cut the next time. Ain't no dude cut it for himself. You finished all 9 endings of your dirty game? Took forever, I can imagine, if there's 9 different endings to it. Yeah, his best friend is a big fan of telling me that the things that I did were cruel, or I don't even remember what wording he used. He used a lot of fucked up wording and stuff, trying to say that I was an asshole. But I get it. It's his boy, and he's got one of those stupid beers. Those really long, and his looks scraggly and stuff too. I've walked out of a job over my facial hair. Really? Wow. And see, that to me just seems extreme. I can't even imagine, like, over facial hair. I don't know though. I guess if somebody tried to tell me that I needed to cut my hair for a job, I might be like, I think I just need to find another job. But, so it's probably very similar feeling, or vibes, or whatever, to that, I'm thinking. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm completely off on that assumption, but it seems like maybe that's the feeling you have. Telling a guy to cut his beard is the same concept as telling a girl to have her hair cut how he wants it. Ah, nice. Yeah, so that makes sense. And like I said, I didn't tell him that he had to cut his beard. I didn't. He kept asking me. He's like, I'm thinking about cutting it. What do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. And then he'd ask me again, and I'm like, I don't. I think you should do whatever's going to make you happy. And then finally he asked me one day, and I was like, look, here's how I feel about your beard. If it gets any longer, I'm not sleeping with you anymore. So you do whatever you want to do with that knowledge. He knew I didn't like it. He'd ask me about it, and I'm like, no, I don't like it. I think it looks stupid, and not my thing. But he'd still grow it out, so obviously he didn't really care if I liked it. But it got to a point where it just, during sex, was not fun, so. No, it didn't grow on me. That's the thing. So I liked it when it was shorter, but it got to this point where during sex it was awkward because, like, if he sweated at all and he was on top, then the sweat's like going down the beard. It's really fucking weird, and I'm just not a fan of that. And it turns out that I am aromantic, as in the opposite of a romantic person, or not romantic. Like asexuals or not sexual people, and I'm aromantic. So I'm not a very romantic person. Yeah, it do that, I know, and it's fucking gross. And so for me, the priority is the sex has to be good, otherwise the relationship is just kind of pointless. And it turns out that's not the way most people think. Like, normal people are like, but the relationship's supposed to be the priority. Those people are weird to me. Sort of weird to me. Like, I get it logically, but I don't get it emotionally. I ain't feeling that, so. Which I think is probably part of the reason that a long-distance relationship just wasn't all that difficult for me. Like, for most people, it's like, it's the end of the fucking world if I don't ever get to see this person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I don't know, I mean, I get to see him every night. What are you talking about? Turns out, I'm just not like other people. I could say I'm not like other girls, but really, I'm not like dudes either. There's a lot of dudes out there that are total fucking saps. All these women bitching about how their man is not sappy, and I'm like, I could hook you up with all of my exes. Every last one of those motherfuckers. So fucking sappy. To me, in my opinion. But apparently, my opinion is not normal. At the start of that kind of relationship developing, I automatically start talking about what's our safe word. What's our safe word? Not for the sex part, but what's the safe word to get the fuck out of this relationship without having to actually, I don't know, deal with your feelings? No, I mean, I'm not that bad. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it at all. Ugh. But that's just kind of, I don't know. It's weird. But my kid is actually the one who discovered that one for me. I have an affinity for relationships. I've been in lots of relationships, and a lot of it, I think, was just because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. You know, like you're supposed to want to be in a relationship. You're supposed to be in a relationship. Like, these are all shit that we were taught in the 80s and 90s. Like, relationships are important, blah, blah, blah. So, I was in relationships like crazy. And then I found out that it wasn't really cool. It didn't work for me. So. But I only recently discovered it. I really wish my kid would have figured it out sooner, because it turns out that after knowing that, being single is just so much easier for me, because it's like, oh, so it's not that I'm broken, I'm just different. I'm cool with being different. I'll happily be different. I was watching Thingcast earlier about how most relationships today are more transactional than romantic. Most people want the dopamine high from the start of a relationship. That shit's great. The dopamine high at the beginning of a relationship is awesome. And yes, there's a book that I keep meaning to read. I haven't actually read it yet, but it's like Dopamine Nation or something is the name of it. And it talks about how we get our rocks off through dopamine rushes that we get from things like TikTok or Instagram or anything that like basically goes really fast. Or what? Not goes really fast, but what's the word I'm looking for? Sugar also, or carbs. Most people... Huh. Sugar and carbs, huh? I would not have thought about that, but I guess that makes sense, sort of. Okay, so what's going on over here? You guys are out of biofuel. There's 50 for you. 50 for you. How are you guys doing? Okay, y'all are at 91. This one over here doesn't need a whole lot, so I'm gonna give you 25. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you that last 100. Because you have 30. I think you actually take all 30, don't you? How much power do you take? Where's the thing? It doesn't actually show how much power. Oh yeah, 30 and 30, so get a huge dopamine hit with sugar. I believe caffeine does also, but it could be wrong. I don't know. I take Adderall, which is to help boost the dopamine that I get from like boring shit. Apparently that's the purpose of stimulants, is to make it to where your body will give you that dopamine hit from things that are less exciting than your ADHD maybe wants to focus on. Something along those lines. I don't know. There's a big long explanation and I watched it, but I, haven't watched it in a while. Woohoo! 14 Fix-It tickets. Coupons. Fix-It coupons. You know what? For right now, I'm just gonna throw these in as is. And I learned about this today. I was watching somebody else's stream, and somebody told him to throw one of these tickets into the sink. And you get this very entertaining little thing. Yeah, for you, coffee will make you sleepy. Yeah, sometimes.
Fix-It Incorporated does not waste. As a reward for your
creative input.
I have been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the awesome store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project.
So Ada, the AI that runs Fix-It Inc., their first solo project is what I'm about to show you. Yeah, coffee and caffeine kind of make me sleepy sometimes. Sometimes it's not so bad, but sometimes it's really bad. So this is the awesome shop, and I love it. Love, love, love it. Oh, I need screws. Like, out of my way, power balls. Screws. Gimme, gimme, gimme. More screws. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, right. Build an awesome shop. Yeah, there's an awesome shop. And so what she just created, that she said was her first ever attempt, was this right here, this cyber wagon. Absolutely indestructible, needs no further introduction. Okay guys, you've got an ad break coming up in about 3 minutes. During that time, I'm going to do a little shopping on here and get myself some new goodies for to complete some of these things to make it look better, stuff like that. Make it look better, make it easier to build, all that fun stuff. So this thing gives me a pop-up like 3 minutes ahead of time, and I see it immediately, and then I start talking like it's happening. And then I feel really stupid because it hasn't happened when I'm done talking. And it's not even close because you got like over 2 minutes, so I feel really fucking stupid right now. So excuse me for that, but it is what it is. So somebody said that asphalt doesn't actually let you run faster, but I thought it did. I guess it's all in my head, which is not terribly surprising. So, how many points is that? Oh, that's 17. I only have 13. Okay, concrete. I guess asphalt foundations are gonna go for now. I'll get those later, because I want all those other things. So, asphalt, I'm gonna put you in my this section here. Okay, so that's my 13 tickets spent. Okay. So actually, I spent all of those before the ad break even started. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this thing that feels like it takes forever, but it's not gonna take that long. Okay, so flower petals pay really well. Apparently, according to somebody else who was watching that stream with me earlier, he said that bauxite also pays really well, and you don't need it until so late in the game that you can just throw it in there, which I thought was interesting. Okay, Caterium. I've got enough to research this part, and we'll research these. Nope, we won't, because I haven't gotten those yet. Okay, power slugs. Research those bitches, because then I need to be able to do this. So I'm gonna need some plates. I'm gonna need some rods. Ooh, 25 rotors. Fuck. Okay, plates. Rods. And I don't have any rotors going yet, but I will. But right now, I need this. Oh, shit. Ah, I need one more thing. Oh, are you guys back? I don't know if the ads have started, ended. Are you seeing ads? Huh. Weird. Okay. Oh, you're back now. See, that's weird, because before it was telling... Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, welcome back. You know what I didn't do? I didn't make the modular frames that I needed. So this right here lets me overclock production, but it also lets me underclock. And underclocking is the best. Best thing ever. Because it lets you use less power and make things work exactly at the exact frequency that you want them to. Okay, so I needed 10 modular frames. Hey look, I can make exactly 10 right now. So how bad are the ads on my channel? Because I have no idea what they are. I feel like they're probably super fucking loud though, compared to my stream. Maybe it's because I feel like my stream is super fucking quiet all the time. Also, I cuss a lot. You notice that? Like, I cuss a lot. You zone out ads. Oh. Excuse me, makes sense. I thought that Twitch... Or well, no, I know Twitch used to give me ad-free for my, excuse me, my Prime sub thing that I have, but they don't anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna get those. It takes 200. That's what that person was talking about. So I'm gonna build this goofy little thing over here for a second, and then I'm gonna tear it down because I don't actually need it all the time. But I do need it right now because we're gonna build one of these, and we're gonna build Blade Runners. So when you find something that you want to build, you just click on the item, open in Codex, and add it to your to-do list. And then over here on the right hand side, you'll see a list of all the materials that you need to make the thing. It's fucking cool. So in order to make all of the things that I want to make right now, I need 5 reinforced iron plates, 20 silica, 3 modular frames, and 3 rotors on top of the stuff that's already in my inventory. I like this game. They really like thought through the way they set it up and everything for like freaks like me and people who really like to play these games to the, what do you call it? Can't think of the word I'm looking for now. Like to the exact specifications, I guess. I think that's what I need. Let's see, I'm gonna make a modular frame. I need 1 more iron plate. Oy. I really should have like just read the thing, but that's okay. This way's more fun, right? Okay. Go back in here, and now we are gonna have Blade Runners. And a chainsaw. Woohoo! Okay, now that's all I have right now. I'm pretty sure I have my object. I do not have my object scanner. Ooh, look at me being bad at this, shockingly enough. Okay, so I need to get my object scanner, which means I need 3 more of those stupid plates. Okay. And this is why I want to set up my iron thing, because, oh god. Then we'll just have those plates being made in the background, and we won't have to go through all this shit. So, okay. I don't have a hand I can put it in, but that's cool. H. We're gonna save the game real quick. Save. Resume the game. Okay. Now, this is empty. See real quick. Over here. Yeah! Love, love, love those things that let me bounce up in the air and stuff. So cool. Okay. I needed some more Caterium, but I'm not there yet. But when I get there, I'm gonna get this zipline thing, and then it lets me use the power poles to fly around. So cool. Okay. There it is. Silver. I love how high I can jump in these things. Okay, and black powder. Oh, I need steel to make that. Okay, and I need my Celia to make the parachute. So, we can go. And I need to build my space elevator. See how fast I run now? So much better. Oh my god, it's so much better. So much better. Love it. Love, 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 love how fast I can run. And how high I can jump. Bam. Give me the coupons. Give me the coupons. Give me the asphalt. And I will take... Damn it. I wanted the signs too, but I can't get those yet. So let's see. Do we want wall mounts? Ceiling mounts? Ooh. Oh wait, no, I don't have enough for any of those either. I should just do like the other guy's doing and just like build a little... Oh, modern railings. Need those, actually. Oh crap, and I need the catwalks. Well, the catwalks can wait, I guess. We'll wait on the catwalks. And you need 5 more for the catwalks. Okay. In the meantime, let's see what is next on our list over here. So we have set up the sink and the awesome shop. We need to automate stuff. Holy shit. Okay. I've got so much I need to do and so little of it getting done. Okay. I think I may have set up the new screws, but I may not have. I'm not positive either way. Okay, no, I have not. And how I know is because these are making screws and they've got iron rods going in. But my new recipe is the one that just requires iron ingots. So, oh wait, you know what? Let's just keep making them the way that we're making them right now because it's easier to just leave this since we're going to be rebuilding this whole thing anyways. And you can have those back. Okay. I don't need screws. I need concrete, and a shitload more concrete. This. Oh. That's it. Okay. Biofuel! 2, a 3. 1, a 2, a 3. That's the how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Gypsy Pop? A 3. I don't know why the owl from that to me always sounds like the Count Chocula or whatever. A 1, a 2, a 3. Like, and maybe it's just because of the weird ass way that I'm saying it. And it's not actually a thing, but right now, in my head, that's what it sounds like. Which is just crazy, right? Yep, I agree. Totally fucking whack. And don't need any of this shit. Do need the concrete. Cable, wire, concrete. I'm gonna keep these just in case. I don't need that or that for this. I don't want to keep the object scanner on me at all times though, just in case. And now we're gonna go just get a shitload of concrete. Oh, we need to fix the concrete. That's right. That's our next step. Come with me. Okay, so over there, for those who don't remember or didn't see yesterday's stream, over here there is a pure limestone ore node. And up here is the one we're currently using, which is also pure limestone. So we can, and I'm going to, set that up to make some concrete. Because we are going to need a shit ton of concrete to do the things that I want to do. So, this is the one that's coming in. So hit this. That's the one I just marked. Whee! So we're gonna run up here, and you see how... Oh, you know what else I need? Those stupid freaking plates. Okay, go back down. Fancy plates! The streamer / YouTuber I've been watching lately, he calls them fancy plates, and it makes me giggle. But it's so much easier than to say the real name, and it took me forever to remember the real name. So, yeah, they're called reinforced iron plates, but fancy plates, so much faster. And you know what they're talking about when they say fancy plates, so why not just say fancy plates? Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. So did you start making your soup? I'm getting hungry, which feels wrong somehow. Huh. Possibly because I just started actually streaming. Oh, I guess it's only been an hour and a half, huh? Craziness. So my plan was to stream from 8 to 10 tonight, but I think I'm gonna go until like 11 or 11:30 just because I actually got started so much later than 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, by the way, Dad, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but there's a cat living in my house now. I am a dog person, and yet there's a cat in my house. Why? Because my daughter-in-law is a cat person. My daughter-in-law is an animal person of all kinds, but she wanted a cat really, really badly, and right before we were putting my dog down, this cat decided to come up and adopt my daughter-in-law. So, we now have a cat. I've never had a cat before, never had any interest in having a cat. It was not on my to-do list. It was, in fact, something that we had discussed, and I said, when you move out, I guess? Yeah, that's how much I'm not into cats. Just don't like them. I find them very... I don't know. I also just not a fan of things shitting in my house, you know, like... It just seems wrong to want an animal that's going to shit in your house. Like, you want a creature to shit in your house. Like, you're literally, legitimately, like, signing up to clean up shit. Don't know why I have such a hard time with it, but I do. But yeah, so we have a cat now. Not my cat, but it lives here and I play with it sometimes, or I used to, but it's taken to wanting to roughhouse, I'm assuming because of my children's influence, and the roughhousing thing I just can't do, especially with an animal that scratches the living shit out of me. Oh crap, I did that wrong. Need the concrete 4 meter, and there we go. Okay, so. Okay, so no, it's the same height as it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, well, we're gonna tear all of this down because I don't like it. I like the height it's at, technically. Okay, I won't a wee bit lower to the ground. Not lower to the ground, higher up. Okay. And now we're going to, so right here at this little drop down, you can switch between foundation types. So that way, like in my case, I'm building concrete bases. I just changed this to concrete, and then it makes my life easier. So 7 is foundations, 8 are ramps. And then I got miner here. Now, because if I look at the foundation, it's not going to snap. I just look down here at the actual, what do you call it? The actual thing. Now it's yellow, which means it may... No, it doesn't look like it's clipping. Weird. I don't know why it's yellow. But anyways, so if you aren't getting a good thing while staring at the top, you can look at the this little part that's sticking out at the bottom here, and then place it that way, and then just fill it in after. And voila! It still places, it still works the same. Everything remains the same. Okay, so here is the next fun part is, oh, you shouldn't be there. Interesting. Okay, and you're gonna go away as well because you are about to be a self-sustaining little thing up here with a power entry point that comes in from, oh crap, I put this up here backwards again. Damn it. You don't want to do. My bad. Okay, so if you face the miner this way, that's one way to do it, but since it's limestone, and limestone's always just going to be turned into concrete, if you face it the other direction, like this, then you bring it around into the constructors over here, then it'll just point straight down into the little thing down there at the bottom where we're going to send it. Now, oh, excuse me. Fuck, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to have, now these constructors each take 45 limestone to make 30 concrete, right? This miner is making 120 concrete. I mean, sorry, 120 limestone per minute. So I know 2 of these will make 90, right? But a third one would need what? 120 divided by 45 equals 2 point, all those 6s, right? So 120 minus 90, because that's what I know these 2 are going to make, is 30. So the third one that we're going to build, we want it to only take 30 instead of 45 per minute, right? Now to do that, these are 45 to 15 is a 3-to-1 ratio. We want it to take 30, so we want 10 as our target production. The reason I'm doing that math is because this doesn't let me set how much goes in. It only lets me set the production, which is how much comes out, or the clock speed, which I didn't feel like typing all that out. So it's up to you how you want to do the math. If you want to do the math, I underclock it that way. All of it is working at full capacity for what's coming out of this machine, right? So the next thing I'm going to do, this is called a manifold. This is how I normally set these up, but I had forgotten the name of it, but it's called a manifold. And what you do is you build the, Well, you have a couple of options. So you can build the belt like I just did, right? And I'm gonna replace it with the faster belt because this is 120. It's gonna need 120 going into the first one. And then when that one fills up, you know, okay, so the way, here, hang on, let me place the splitters and you can see. 6. There's your splitter. If you hold down control, it'll line up with the thing. Make sure that you're aiming at the conveyor belt, okay? Do it again. There you go. And then this last one, I actually don't need it to go that way, because what we'll do is we'll go like this, right? But I won't go like that exactly. 1, 2, whoop. 1, 2. I wonder why it's doing that. It's doing this weird sliding thing. It's bizarre. But anyways, so 120 comes out, and then this splitter splits it evenly, which becomes 60 going in there and 60 going this way. But when this one is full of concrete, it's not going to keep going in, right? And this actually will only hold 45. So we want 45 will actually be all that's going to go in there. And so the other 75 is actually, is that right? 75? Well, whatever it is, it's going to go this way. And then 60 is going to go, or 45 is going to go in here, right? Plus whatever little bit will fit on that belt. And so this last belt can be a Mark 1 because it doesn't ever need to be over 60. This thing can only take 30. There's no reason for it to get 60 a minute. So there's no sense in putting in a fancier belt there. That should not be curving at all. I don't know. Okay. So normally I like to place the splitters down first, but I wasn't thinking about it this time. So we have a little bit different than I normally prefer to do, but it's fine. Okay, so 6. Now we're going to place mergers. So this is a merger. So what comes out is a third of what goes in, right? So if we're sending 120 in and a third of 120 comes out, our total output is only 40. Oops, did that wrong. So we want it to come this way, right? And we want this one to go down towards the base, right? So that's right. Okay. So over here we are 1, 2. Oh, no, don't do that. Go here and then here. There we go. So this one's making, I think, 10. Yeah, and each of these are making 15, so that's 40. And since Mark 1s can do 60, you don't need the faster plate for this. And see that little shape right there? That's like the arrow that points the direction that this thing is going to spit stuff out. So 8 is the 2-foot ramp, or 2-meter ramp. If we switch it to the 4-meter ramp, it goes down too fast, see? So we want the 2-meter ramp, or the 1-meter ramp. Because of how the 2-meter clips through this piece right here, I'm going to start with a 1-meter ramp, and then I'm going to go to the 2-meter ramp and go down. Okay. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to see how this works. But because of the thing ending with 1 meter earlier, yeah, that's what I thought. So now it lines up perfectly. Cool, cool. I like it. Okay. And now the weird 1 meter thing is way up here instead of down there by the base. Although technically that's not going to be the base for much longer. It's probably going to remain where this ends up. At least for a little while longer. I don't like it running into this weird thing. I don't really like those other foundations. So now we are going to be maxing out our concrete usage for up here. So I bet anything we probably won't need the second concrete plant. But just in case. Well, we'll find out. I'm gonna set all these up. I'm gonna run the power down here. Oop. Not gonna run off the side though. Okay, so power should be able to run 7 foundations, maybe 8. 8 foundations it is. And okay, so power. See this? I love these. These are so cool. Okay, so you're gonna go there. And then what you do when you have it down there is you can let it clip if you're comfortable with clipping. You can run over to the other side and put it down here. And then I like to have it somewhere where I can actually see like the top of it sticking up, and then run it up to a power pole. That one. And voila, it goes all the way across the whole base. And see there, green, 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 and is this one green? Oh, it's on the other side, that's why I can't tell. Yeah, it's green. Look at that. And we're making limestone. And we're going to front load a bunch of this because I grabbed it off of the conveyor belt and out of the miner. So front loading it, and then we're gonna go here, and since it's only 40 like we discussed, Mark 1 miner is plenty to bring it down. Okay. You know? Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. So Mark 1 miner. I mean Mark 1 belt. I said miner. I keep saying miner too. It's not even like I started saying it. Got it wrong. There we go. And now, these things. What's this thing called again? Container. That's right, a container. Okay, so now we have a container. Huh. Really? No, not doing that. No, you can sit right in here. No. And this just won't go here. Whee! Okay, so what we're gonna do is set this sucker up. What's going on here? Okay, wait, no. That's not gonna work. I want flat ground for my curbs. Curbs? Turns? Well, I guess curbs is the right word. Okay, this is where it's gonna end up. So I want it and then you're gonna come down. And you'll be off just a little bit. There we go. And then, oh, too long. Okay. Go to what? Here? Seriously? And I'm just gonna take that conveyor belt, or conveyor pole, I mean. There we go. And you are good to go. Okay, so. Yeah, I did kind of a shitty job there, but whatever. It's going. It's doing its thing. It's doing its job. Bringing down a shitload of concrete. And what do I have? Okay. I have not nearly enough concrete to finish my building, but we can get started, I think. So, I want 2-meter foundations, right? So, yeah. It's 1 meter. Okay. Now, why, might you ask, do we want 2-meter foundations? It is because 2-meter foundations are the size they need to be for those elevator holes. Oh, excuse me. And those elevator holes make it to where you can like aim things from the floor that you're on instead of trying to aim it from the floor below or the floor above, which is obnoxious to say the least. So I really like elevator floor holes, but they're kind of shoop pain in the butt. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Now, placing these walls around here for a couple reasons. One of which, not the least of which, is I don't want to fall. But the other reason is that it just looks a little nicer down there when you have walls around these big ugly things. And I think because I'm gonna build the so the iron factory area is gonna be out here, and the copper is gonna go over here. That's my plan. So thing is so creepy sounding. So with the copper over here, or probably more like over there, and the iron over there, I'm gonna put the space elevator up. Maybe I'll do the space elevator above the middle, actually, now that I think about it. But I wasn't 100% sure if I want to set up the space elevator above that miner, or if I want to set it up like just above the iron factory area. So the way this, I'm planning on doing this anyways, is that this part here is going to be the roof height of the storage area for the iron. So at the base of this would be the roof height of the storage area, and then you want all of these to go down like 4 wall heights to the 4 wall heights? That looks way too tall. For the storage areas. No, I think that's right. Oh no, 8 meters. So 3 wall heights. Never mind. Okay, so it's here is where the floor is gonna go, right? So that space there is gonna be like the storage area, and that is gonna actually be above the iron factory. So the iron factory is gonna be like down here. So how do we want to do that? I don't know why I removed that back one. Let's undo that, shall we? Okay. So that's the ceiling of the iron. I'm gonna go 3 more down. Okay, and then that will be, right, so we go 1, 2, 3. Is that the factory floor? Hold on. Logistics. This is logistics. And then the factory floor is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walls high. So that's the factory. This will be the base of the factory. Of the iron factory. Now, logistics is above the factory because logistics is going to include bringing in all of the iron, as well as sorting it into the various things it needs to go into, right? So we're going to make some impressively large floors here, and I may split this into... No, there's not enough room for 2 factory floors. Well, I could make this logistics and put storage higher. Put storage on level with this. Actually, that might make more sense anyways. Make this the logistics floor. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the lowest the ceiling should be for the factory floor. We're gonna go that route. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 for the factory again. For a second factory floor. And that puts me with 1, 2 for logistics. How are we gonna do this? Because if I have those 2 for logistics and then this is the storage space, when the train comes through, that would put the space elevator way up in the air. That's not gonna be very good either, is it? Okay, let's see here. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, okay. So that's a good height right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's do a little math by making things kind of strange looking for a second and see if we can't figure out what we're gonna do here. Okay, so the orange is going to indicate constructors, right? So we've got... Oh wait, no, that can't be right. And nope, go away. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 constructors. 4 plates. Crap. This is like a whole lot harder than I thought it would be. Like, to fully plan this out first. I thought this was going to be something I could just like do on stream and do the math and everything, and now I'm starting to see why people get frustrated. Okay, so each of our iron miners, all 4 iron miners are each bringing in 120, right? So let's go over here, let's do this. Okay, so 4 times 120 is 480. 4 times 120. So we need plates. I want to do at least, I mean, not plates, rods. We need rods. So if we do 4 constructors for rods, that'll make 60 rods per minute. And that'll take 60 ore, or 60 iron ingots, which is the same thing. Because the ingots, ore to ingots is 1 to 1. Ingots to rods is 15 to 15, so it's 1 to 1 still, right? So 4 constructors of rods makes 60 rods a minute. What else do we need? No, I didn't save it. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this again. 480 from 4 times 120. And then we go with 4 rod constructors equals 60. And then we go with iron. Okay. Now I know about that part. Oh, okay, yeah, so we're gonna need 16 smelters. But see, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put the smelters up here and then send the ingots down into the actual factory. I think this is gonna be the smeltery. Like, this whole area is gonna do smeltery stuff. And then the factory down there is gonna just take ingots and turn them into final products, right? So it's gonna be full of constructors and assemblers. So, constructors, we have 15 to 15 ingots to rods. I think we have 30 to 20. Yeah, 30 to 20 ingots to plates. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing. What did I do? Ah, there we go. Okay. So, if I do 4 plates, then that is 30 times 4 is 120. Okay, 20 times 4 is 80. Right? Okay. And this takes 60 to 60. Okay. And then we need screws, right? Now, if I only did 4 screw constructors, that would be what per minute? I don't know that one. So let's go with oh my god. Okay. Let's see what we have for screws. Screws. There they are. So this one here needs 12.5 ingots per minute. 12.5 times 4. What is 12.5 times 4? 12.5 times 4 is 50. So to do that, so for 4 screws, we're doing 50 in, and 200 is, right? Is it 200 out? Is it 50 per minute? It's 50 per minute, but let's find out, shall we? Oh. Screw. Yeah, it's 50 per minute. Okay, so that's bringing in 50 ingots and putting out 200 screws, right? Okay, so this is 4 constructors of each. Now, that is not even close to equal. This is 1 miner. This is 2 miner. Well, no, this is a half a miner. This is less than half a miner. This is just 1 miner. We have 4 miners. So we have plenty to do this, but here is the thing. So we need the RPs, rotors, and smart plating that are going to take these things here. They need the rods, plates, and screws, right? So let's find out what the recipes are for these and how much they need per minute of these things up here. So the RIP is reinforced plate, and we're going to use this one because this one gives us 15 per minute, which is the best. This needs 90 plates and 250 screws for this, okay? So this is 90 plates, so P, plus 250 S. Oh boy, okay. And that gives us, oh, oops, did that wrong. 15 RIP. Okay, so it makes 15. Now, rotors is the next one. Rotors, we do not have a fancy thing, so we're getting 4 per minute. And to make those 4 per minute, we need 20 R rods plus 100 screws. And it only makes 4 per minute. 4. So then that turns into smart plating. Now, to send off our space elevator, which I haven't built it so you don't see it, but it requires 50 smart plating for the first. And smart plating is a 1-to-1, 1 reinforced iron plate and 1 rotor makes 1 smart plating, and you make 2 per minute, and you need 2 per minute. Okay, well, this is for each assembler. We can do multiple assemblers, so that is an option, but we really want our rotors and iron plate output to be 1-to-1 so that we can get equal amounts in here. But that's just the ones that are going in here. Now, if, say, and this is the case. I need way more RIPs than I do rotors overall right now. Excuse me. So I could feasibly make 15 a minute rotors. 15 a minute iron plates, or RIPs. And 10 a minute rotors. Use those to make 10 smart plating a minute. And that would give me and then this would only be making 10 a minute after the smart plates were done. But like I said, whatever you build now, you're going to need later. So we actually want the smart plates to keep going, and we are going to need rotors for other things. So, and 10 and 4 don't really divide evenly. But what we could do is we could do 12 and 15, which would be 3 sets of rotors. Give me 2 extra rotors. And then after we build our initial 50, maybe downsize this from 10 a minute to like 3 or 4 a minute. Wait, how do I make 10 a minute? Oh, I gotta make 5 assemblers for these to make 10 a minute. Okay. What do you think? I think I like that. Okay, so we got 2 plus 2 equals 2. Makes 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4, but 2 plus 2 for this makes 2 smart platings, right? So in this case, we are going to make 1 assembler that's making 15 RIP. Okay, so we're going to do that for 1. This one here, we're going to do 3. Okay, so what is 3 times 20? 60. And 3 times 100 is 300 screws. And that's going to make us 12 rotors a minute. Okay, and so then down here, we're going to do 5 machines, 5 assemblers for the smart plating. And that way we have 10 plus 10 makes 10. Okay, so that means that I'm going to need 9 assemblers. So next thing we do, we go to Q, and we go to production, and we go to assemblers. We hit that plus sign, and then we just change this to a 9 and hit enter. And then over here, see on our to-do list, it says assembler 9. And then you can scroll down to see the materials you need. Pretty cool, huh? I love it. And the assemblers require rotors and reinforced iron plates. Since we're using some of these assemblers to make rotors, we might as well just set those up first, in my opinion. But next we need to figure out, okay, so we know now we're going to need 60 rods a minute for this. Plus we're going to need rods for other things, just like before. You know, so you always want to over make, but you don't need to over make by a lot, right? So this gives me 60. What I've got here gives me 60 rods per minute. So if I throw in 2 extra constructors for this, that'll be 6 constructors making rods. They'll be making 90 per minute, and 60 of them need to go into the rotors. 62 rotors. Now down here I used R for rods, S for screws, and P for plates. Excuse me, that's the only R down here, so that's all we needed of the rods. The plates only go into the RIP, so we need how many? We need 90 plates. Well, we're only making 80 with this, and we want a lot of extra plates. So why don't we turn this into 6 as well? We get 6 plates. That takes 2 extra, so 6 times 30 is what it was. So that would be 180, and this would be 120. Whoops, 120. Okay. Now that gives me 120 out 90 being used, so we'll have 30 extra every minute building up in our spares. So that's plenty. That'll be good. Okay, now screws. Screws are fun. Not really, but you know, we're gonna pretend like they are. Right now, screws are only gonna be creating, if I only have 4, they'll only be creating 200 a minute. I need 200 a minute just for, 250 just for the RIPs and 300 for the rotors. So that's 550. So we can make 600 very easily, but that's going to require 12 of these. And that would make 600. And that's only going to be giving us 50 extra every minute when we're doing this. And that's 3 times this, so that's going to be 150 that we need to go in. Now we're making 480. So let's do a little more math here. Hit in. And we've got 90 plus 180 plus 150 is 420. Okay. So that means if that's 420, we would still have 60 left over. So 480 minus 420 equals, what? Oh, not 180. 480 is 60. Okay. And then we do that. Hold on. Close, or whatever. And then we do that and we divide by 12.5. So 4.8. And that 12.5 is how many ingots the screw constructor needed to make the screws, right? So 4.8. So that would mean we'd need 5 more on top of these 12. 5 more. Good lord, I feel like that's a lot. That's gonna be 17 constructors just making screws. Oh boy. But that's fine. Is what it is, right? Okay. So that's 17 constructors, 1 at 80%. Okay. So that's what that 4.8, so it's 80%. And that's going to take in how much? 17 times 12.5. Shoot. My brain. 17 times 12.5 equals 212.5. Oh no, wait, 16 times 12.5. It's 200. And plus, what did I say? 0.8 times 12.5, 10. So 210 is what that is. Okay. So if you're not following along and you would like me to go over the numbers with you, let me know and I can get more in depth in the comments. But 210 is gonna make 600 plus a shitload more. I don't know. It's gonna make over 600. I know that. I don't actually need to know the specifics because I know what each line is going to be making. Like it's going to push out 50, right? So every 2 constructors that's making screws is going to have to go on to a Mark II belt. So let's see. So I can merge them to a Mark II belt, or I could maybe do something different depending on how we need to do this to feed into the other machines, because that's the other thing is we can't get 250. See, this right here could be a problem as well because this wants 250 screws a second or a minute, but we don't have a belt that goes that high. We don't have a belt that goes to 300 screws per minute. So how are we going to feed it that quickly? We would need 3 belts, but still the one that's closest to the thing is not going to feed it that quickly. How will we do this? I don't know that I can. Oh, wait. No, because that only needs 100 per. This is the only one that's going to be a problem, because it's going to be one machine trying to do 250, and it won't be able to. It won't be able to keep up with that. So we're going to need to break this down into 2 machines, and each of them working at half speed at 50%, because we don't have the belts, because until belt speed, until MK3 belts. Because right now we can only move 120 at a time. 120 per minute. And 120 is technically less than half. Okay, so that means we're going to be making... So we want to make the 15 per minute. We've got to bring them in to 2 different machines. So I actually need 10 assemblers. Yeah. Okay, see? Glad I looked at that. Okay, so we're gonna edit our to-do list here and add 1 more assembler to that. Okay. And now, I have a couple of options. I can just make all the rotors reinforced iron plates and cable. Oh yeah, and I also need how many constructors? Because we also figured that part out, right? So constructor-wise, I need 6, 6, and 17. So let's do that math. 6 plus 6 plus 17 equals 29. And then we go Q, constructor, right here, and we switch that to 29. Okay. Now, let's see how many assemblers and stuff we're gonna need. Oh boy, 138 reinforced iron plate. Nice. Okay. So the other way to do this, another way to do this, I should say, is to just make a few, and like I was saying, start out with just a few of them and then go up as you go. Okay, we have another... Oh, ad break's in progress now. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. We got constructors, customizer here. Oh, no, not what I want. Go here. Okay, so I make 29 of these things. 2, 5, 6. 9, 12. Oop, 12. Constructors. But what all are we making? Stop doing that. Okay. 12 constructors are going to be making rotors and plates, and then 17 of them are going to be making screws. Now, would it be better to make 17 with screws, or should I make... let's see here. So... 6 plates. 1, 2, 3. 6. Okay. Okay. So if I do it this way, then we've got materials, asphalt, bam, bam, bam. Okay, colors, concrete, bam. Okay. Now we want... So the purple will be, we'll say, fancy plates. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm currently trying to figure out how I want to lay this out. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is these purple ones here are gonna be the fancy plates. the asphalt area is going to be the like walking space, because you know, no factory would be complete without a place for us to walk around and look at our stuff. So asphalt for looking, purple for or not looking, but you know, asphalt for walking. That's what I meant, walking. Purple for constructors of RIPs, the reinforced plates. Okay, asphalt foundation again. Oh, not for that. I need to build asphalt. But, okay, let's do it this way. And okay, here we go. Asphalt. Yeah, look at those lines all facing the same direction. Okay, and then we're gonna put one more row of asphalt right, oops, right there. Not there. Concrete, there. Oh, you know what though? Let's go asphalt this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And so at that end, those constructors are going to be the 6 for rotors here and here. Technically, you don't need that much space, and technically the splitters and stuff are going to take up part of the asphalt space, but it's a general idea. So, no, I don't like that. That doesn't show up very good. Oh, there, that shows up really nice in the concrete. Okay, so those are our rotor spots, okay? Now, the next floor up would be the the next floor up is going to be nothing but screws. Holy shit, 17 constructors making screws. So yes, we are going to need a second floor for what's it called? Factory floor. We're going to need a second factory floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to go here. Yep, that's right. Okay. And we're going to get rid of this. Oh wait, no we're not. And no, undo. Oops, whatever. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this wall here. Bam. Okay. So, there is the basic layout. Now, this is, you know, each of these are 6, so that's 12 on this floor. We need 17 on the next floor up. So, I'm thinking I'm just going to make it 18, and we're just going to add an extra section like this in that direction out there. So, but on this floor, obviously. So let's see what we can do here. First, we're going to go customize this. Yeah, this row is going to be asphalt. Oh, bam. Okay. And then, oh, no, get out of that. Out of that. Go here. There we go. And then there, that one's going to go up. That wall, oops, next, going to indicate this is where this asphalt comes from. Yeah, okay. And then our asphalt foundation, oh, wait, oh, there we go. Then this foundation comes out, just a bunch. And let's see, and then concrete, oh, concrete here, right? Asphalt walkway, concrete here, concrete there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it didn't quite go all the way to the end. And then this one is from here, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we missed one right here. But we are out of concrete. Okay, so let's go over here and grab some more concrete. And let's finish up these plans. Take it all. Okay. Oh. Power went down again, didn't it? Uh-oh. What? I ran out of biofuel. Crap. Power went down, and we need more biofuel. This is not good. Okay. Well, you've kind of gotten a good idea of what my layout is going to look like. I am going to go ahead and end the stream now because I just realized it's 11 o'clock. And yeah, we did pretty good. I've laid out what it's going to look like, generally speaking. Come up with a good little floor plan here. I think it's going to work really well. And then the assemblers are going to need to be on a different floor. I'm thinking up, because then from the assemblers the parts can go either into the space elevator or into the storage area. But I don't think I'm going to have a logistics floor for this just yet. I don't think I'm ready for that. And I don't think I need it for this particular one, but we'll see. I'm going to work on finishing this up off screen, and I'll record the video for YouTube use. But in the meantime, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I am so thankful for all of you who stopped by, who are lurking, commented, or didn't. And thank you for coming and hanging out and watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.